Hey, this is Dino Dan with Dino Dan Smoking, smoked meat every day, bringing you a new pellet smoker that I got. Mainly got this to keep over at my church where I can smoke things at ease. It is the Pellet Pro Vertical 2300. I actually got 2 or 3 more grates, so it's actually holding more than 2300 square inches. They did send me on the house a heavy duty heat deflector with the option to smolder wood splits in, so I'm looking forward to using that also. I'm gonna go into the seasoning here with the live video. I just wanted to show you guys the website here and what it costs and kind of what it looks like. So this is Dino Dan Smoking, smoke meat every day. Alright, I bought this little unit here to keep at my church. It's a Pellet Pro cabinet smoker. They only make one. It's got a nice capacity. I'm gonna do the burn-in. Basically gonna spray the inside down with Pam. All the shelving. You don't have to go too detailed. Something like this. Just make sure you get a good spray on the inside. Make sure you get all the grates. All this is gonna run off. Do want to make sure you get the door here also. Sorry, I don't have my tripod. Simple. A lot of this stuff is just gonna, like I said, it's going to end up going out the grate chute. Simple. This did come with a fan up top, so I like that. Excuse me for a second, let me set that down. That's supposed to keep the temperatures more even, if that makes sense. More even. I don't think that's proper English. Okay. So, the controller's a little different. Not just start and go. There we go. It says it's on standby right there. Let's see. So yeah, I just had the cover on it. It's about 75 to 80 degrees out right now. So inside's about 87. I'm just gonna go right here to low smoke. You gotta push that in order to do the igniter rod getting started. But right now I just got some pellets in here. It does come with a heat probe, like most cookers do these days. So yeah, this says right here, when starting the controller, set the controller on high, have the vent top fully open, the door cracked open. Once the fire is established, the burn pot. Alright, I'm changing that. Just opened up that top vent. I'm going to put it on high. Okay. Once the fire is established and the burn top and smoke dissipates, the controller to the desired temperature, check the door is closed. This will prevent any over concentration of smoke inside the cabinet. Alright, there we go. There is a little note there. I can already smell the pellets right now. It's been on probably a whole 30 seconds. I can start to smell the pellet wood burning. While we're getting up to temp, just gonna coat this a little better on the door. Pretty easy. I like the vent is over here on the side. It actually pulls from about the third shelf, so that's where it's pulling the smoke from. So that is pretty cool also. Build quality, you got to remember I have experience with a lot of cookers And I have a cabinet smoker at home, which was at least double the cost of this, maybe one and a half times the cost of this one. And that one I would say is like the build material is a 10 on my Outlaw. I would give the build material on this about a 6 to 7 as far as thickness goes. I do appreciate it. It's not fully insulated, but it's air gap insulated cabinet, so it is double walled. So that should help with heat retention and things like that. So I can see the smoke, but I don't hear the, you know how you can hear the fire burning? Don't hear that yet. So what else here? It does have a grommet here for your meat probe and one down here for your meat probe, which is nice. Like I said, it does come with this fan up top here, and it comes with the outlet right here, USB and regular power. So if you're out smoking, you need to charge your phone, that's cool. If you just need to power this fan, that's cool also. Sorry about that, blocking the camera with my finger. All right, see I'm getting some smoke there. Turn the fan on now. Let me show you how. Get some nice smoke. So you go from there to there. So what that just basically does is it's got a blade on the inside that just pushes that heat and smoke down to get it really circulating throughout the cooker. That's one thing I want to possibly get onto my Outlaw. I can hear the fire now. I'm gonna lock it down. I'm actually gonna turn this guy here off. There we go. So yeah, it's gonna leak, especially right now. Things brand new. Smoke hasn't filled in the gaps and really done any of that yet. So all the little gaps that are normally gonna get filled with the residue from the smoke and clog up have not happened yet. But I like this here. A lot of these guys here are not removable. I like that this one is removable. So if I need to clean it, obviously I can take this off and clean that really well. Pretty easy to do. It does have locking casters on all sides, so that is kind of nice. Sorry, no, it only has locking casters on the swivel side, but it's still nice to be able to lock it down. It actually works pretty well. All right, see, we're climbing pretty good now. I can hear the fire running. So now I'm gonna go back to low smoke. There's two ways you can do it. You can do these presets, low, mid, high, or you can do it by tens. So I'll go 200 degrees right there, okay? That's usually a good smoking temperature for pellet smokers is at 200. So right now, man, I keep blocking the camera with my hand. Sorry about that. So you can see early on in the smoke, obviously the bottom's hotter than the top. When I come back this afternoon, I'm gonna let this run for about 3 or 4 hours. When I come back this afternoon, remember I got the fan on top, we're gonna see how stable this thing is, okay? Right now it's trying to get up to temp, so it's pushing, right? It's pushing air, it's pushing pellets. It's gonna be hotter on the bottom than top. So you can see there, big difference right now. But like any smoker, you gotta let it settle in, you gotta let it do its thing. And we're gonna see what happens. Also, this thing's sitting out in the sun right now, so I wanna see how it performs in the sun. I live in California, so the sun is what we deal with out here. Also, it does have the heavy D heat deflector, but I took the wood out for right now because I'm just seasoning this bad boy. So that's about it. I'm gonna let this bad boy run for a few hours. I'm gonna come back, got some errands to run. We're gonna see. Let's take another look here. About 225, about 175, a little over 175. So, all right, Dino Dan smoking, smoke meat every day. All right, I'm back. It's been about 3 hours or so. I think it's pretty quiet. If it wasn't for this fan here on, it'd be really quiet. sitting here at, it's set to 200. Sitting here at 203, 205. Check this out. So the temps evened out quite a bit. So that's pretty cool. Take a look on the inside. All right. So things look seasoned. Everything looks good. There goes the fan there. So it works pretty well once it's stabilized. Man, I'm surprised how quiet it was. Let's go a little wider here. So this is where your drip tray goes. You can see a little bit of oil in there. There's some wood. That's the wood from the heat deflector that I took out. Sorry about my finger getting in the way there. Yeah. So that's the burn-in I did, about 3 hours. Temp stabilized. Everything looked really good. If you got any questions, shoot them to me. I did purchase this with my own money. It wasn't a whatever they call it, sponsored thing, but I thought I'd give a video anyways. They did send me the heavy-duty deflector plate on the house, but as far as the unit itself, I did pay full price for that. So anyhow, this is Dino Dan smoking. Look at, even he wants some smoked meat.